G'day everyone, welcome back. So as you can see, it's a bit cloudy this morning. It's meant to be 31 today, and we did have a bit of drizzle this morning, so we'll go and see how much we had. But today's job is to get, I don't know if I can point to it, see it, the starlink right up there, right up by the aerial. We need to get that working. So we're going to be climbing in the roof, getting this cord in and out. So I need to get this ladder inside. But yeah, we'll go have a look at how much rain we've had. The next thing Henry and I are going to see about getting these landscaping rocks that are over there, and we'll just see how we go with putting them in there. We'll see what we can come up with as well, is what we'll do. How much rain have we had? Looking like maybe about 2 mils. Oh, there we go, about 2¼ mils. So last Friday we actually had 6 mils of rain. So we are slowly getting up in the now we are starting to get water every now and then. Now it's it's not enough yet that it's an annoying amount that's gonna make things start to grow, but as soon as it does and things start growing, we're going to go and spray them. That's when it's going to get interesting, because we obviously would prefer to have a lot of rain, fill up the dams, and then we can go spraying. But you can't ask for everything, can you? Alright, so we're going to there are 2 ways we can do it. We can either pull the cord from the top all the way down, or we could pull this up. Either way, we're going to be pulling a lot of cord. This is 150 foot of rope, well, cord. We're pulling it one way or the other, but like I said, this fitting here is the crap fitting, so it's on the angle. I don't know how we're going to get that through, whereas the one going to the Starlink is a nice straight one. So cord's buggered anyway. Oh, doesn't feel now. It's definitely buggered now. So we're going to try and tape that to the other one. One of us will get in the roof. Start pulling. This is going to be fun. Alright, so let me get to somewhere here. Up there is where the Starlink goes, which I'm assuming it's buggered up there. The cord's buggered up the top there. So, yep. Starlink to aerial. They come down. There's our Starlink cable. Goes all the way over there and then down into the wall where I'm going to start pulling. But I need to get over there and get things sorted and get ready. But hopefully it all works for us. Are you ready for me to start pulling, Henry? Yeah. Alright, gonna start pulling now. I don't know if this nugget's big enough, like this hole's big enough to get the bloody thing through.
You're only just in the wall now.
Hey?
Like it's only just gone through the wall now.
Oh. Alright, we're going to play a bit of tug of war, see if we can saw it through.
Oh yeah.
Go down. Go down. The 2A aerial side is actually a really big hole. If you pull it, we might pull the 2A aerial out.
Okay.
Unless, no, hang on. I'll come down. We'll reassess. So I don't know why I did it like this when we drilled the holes, but I drilled 3 holes. So one is for the internet. Well, one's for the Starlink, one's for the Ethernet to go to the pump room, and one's a 2A aerial. The 2A aerial's got a giant hole, and the other 2 are like a smallish hole. And I think we're getting caught up we're trying to go through the small hole with a funny angle with this rope. Also, we'll be pulling insulation through as well. We're going to try and just pull the cable that we cut through with the extra heavy duty fiberglass fishing tape. Pull that through to the roof. Then gonna attach what we cut and put that onto, touch the starlink one, the new one, to the two-way aerial. I'm gonna pull that through and hopefully we can pull that through. We'll then pull the two-way aerial back down through the original starlink port because it should fit through that, no worries. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna be drilling holes in my roof and stuff like that. That's not gonna go well, but yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. Got to make sure I've got the safety Crocs on. Sport mode, of course. Full drive engaged. All right, I'm gonna start pulling.
Yeah.
And there she is. You give her a push. We're out now. You can't push it. Okay, do you want to attach the rope, sorry, the cord to your two-way aerial?
Yeah.
So you can see this is the two-way aerial hole there. Maybe you can see that better. Two-way aerial hole is on the right. It's a bit bigger than what the other two holes are. So that's why we're going with doing it that way. Alright, about to start pulling two-way aerial.
Yeah.
I've got it right at the end here, just... Keep going, you got ages till you get in, get it close, and then I'll move up to it. Stuck there?
Sorry?
Are you stuck there?
Oh no, I'm just having to glide down there and leave it.
Because you're right at the entrance now, so I'll move up if you can't get it, and I'll try and push it through for you. Ah, it doesn't fit. Like the two-way aerial would fit, but it just won't fit with the rod. I'll pull it back out, and you know how we've got a hole on it. I've got a bit of wire. If you go to my my toolbox, I've got tie wire.
Yep.
And I might just do a tie wire loop between the two, and it should be able to pull it down. Yep, pull. No, you are now going in. Hang on. Why didn't I not cut these bloody holes big enough? Can you pull that at all? No. Push. Okay, you are in. Right, so I've just had a smoko because I'm not sure if you can tell, but my shirt is a different colour. It's very warm up in here. So you can see that we can't actually get our two-way aerial back down on any of them. What we're going to do now is pull the yellow thing out of the hole that we can't get anything through. I've got some binder twine here so that I can have something go through there at some stage, something like maybe a signal booster for our phones. We're then going to pull the Starlink cable back down and then hook the yellow thing onto that, pull that through, and then hopefully we can pull the two-way aerial and the yellow thing back down through the big hole. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, you're now entering the hole. give it a bit of a push. There we go. Alright, you've entered the hole. Yay! Finally! Okay, we're on to phase 3, I guess now, which should have happened about an hour ago. But Henry's going up onto the roof now. He needs to take off the ridge cap a fair bit so we can then pull this through. My guess is that it's rubbed up there. That's why the cable's doing what it's doing. Either that or the cable's just faulty. Now, instead of Henry pulling out 10,000 meters of cable, I'm just going to do that again, and then grab this on here, and then tape that on, and then hopefully we should be able to just pull it straight through. We're through. Right, I don't know if it's worked or not. You'll notice I've changed my shirt because it was a different colour and it was very wet. But we did it all, and then it was just doing the exact same thing. Online, offline, couldn't do a thing. And then now we've just had to duck off, and we've just come back, and it's working. So we'll just leave it going for its, a couple of hours, see what happens, and yeah, we can go from there. Anyway, we're going to go around the back here, and then we're going to sort out sort of the design of what we're doing with rocks and how we're going to do it and achieve it. So the plan is along there to put some rocks in there. And well, anyway, I've been told off by the boss. Apparently I don't listen. But around here, I think we have to do a little retaining wall around the septics, and then it's rocks going around there, and it's big rock with a gap, and then little rocks, something like that. I just smile and wave. So Henry's over there digging up the hole where the pipes go into the tank, because we need to know the angle of where they are, and then we can roughly dig in this edge here and figure out how deep they are to make sure we're not going to break anything. I'm going to start here on the septics and dig this one here, and then figure out where it goes so that we can again find out which direction it goes, because we don't want to be replacing poop water or rainwater. So that's what we're doing. We've had success on the septic side. So this hatch here is the main septic, and then that there is the edge of the septic tank, and that's where it comes out and turns. And then I dug over here because this is where we're going to be digging out the wall here, and you can see that the pipe is well low enough not to be a concern. And then I've just drawn it over there so we know where that is. And then Henry's over here. He started digging and immediately found the power cord that goes from there all the way over to the second septic. So there's a pump in this one. I don't know, it's a weird septic tank. There's one big one small one. I believe it pumps it from that one to this one, and then that over to our leach drains, which is one there and one there. So we don't need to worry about that at all. And then so Henry started digging next to it, and then got overly deep, couldn't find it. So now we're just going straight from where the source is, digging down and just seeing where all we need is the angle, and then we can pick it over here at the house and then start digging over there, and we should be right.
It's going the wrong way.
Wrong way?
Yeah, that looks like it's going.
Oh wow, it's on right an angle.
I was right on the edge of it.
Yeah. All right. So where's your angle?
Essentially going straight for your aircon unit, by the looks of it.
All right. So if we were to start digging here,
yeah,
we'll see what we can find. Once we've got this sorted, we then know if they're deep enough, if we need to worry about them, and hopefully we don't need to worry about them at all. and we can just start coming in with Louis, or I'll get a little mini excavator and start putting rocks in. It's been an adventure, but we have found the rainwater. So we started digging where we thought it was, and we hit our horse fence cable that we've got going across. I started digging up here just off this downpipe. Can you see it just there? Just to find out. And as we're doing, we found the electrical. So that's down there somewhere. Hopefully that's deep enough and it goes down. That's actually our next concern. But then we dug across, and that there is our pipes. Comes across. We've got a 45 going down, and Henry's just digging down there just to see how deep they've gone, just to make sure we are deep enough. But we might just need to step out instead of having where we were going to have it, step it out a little bit and just, chuck the rocks a bit closer to the track, because this track gets us to the back of the house. So yeah, we'll I'm not sure how we're going to cut all this out, because the loader can't come in very nicely and do it. Could be done with a bobcat, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, what we've decided with this one here is, because we've got the pipe running there and the power is about there, we're going to put a rock sort of like either side, and then we'll make some steps coming down here so that we can, walk out here. There's going to be a chook pen out there somewhere, so this will be the walkway sort of thing. So Henry's nearly here. He's just gone back for lunch. We're going to fire up the loader and we're going to grab a rock. We're going to bring it over here. We're going to drop it in our corner over there, get a bit of an idea of what we're doing, drop the next one, sort of get a bit of a rhythm happening with that. We might just see how we go, just dropping a few rocks, going along, heading west, and then we can deal with this section here a bit later on, maybe when we've got the bobcat guys here to help us. I do have batteries coming for Louis, but at the moment, even though I've charged it with the battery charger, she's still bloody dead flat. So we're going to jump start it. Now, a few of the comments from the video of when I did the walk around on this was, we didn't get to see underneath the hood. I mean, it's just an engine, but I'll show you underneath the hood now. So I guess the biggest thing you notice is the big alternator on top. That's the big e-torque thing that shuts the engine down, and I think it does cylinders while you're driving along, I'm not too sure. It's got a electric thermo fan, so there's nothing connecting the engine to the radiator's fan, which is pretty nice. Lots of room in there. Yeah. It's an engine. Yeah. 5.7 litre Hemi V8. Okay, maybe Louis will lift them. Doing it wouldn't say quite easily on that one, but it's still going alright. So Henry's going to have to go the long way around because we've got all this sand in the way. Then we'll drop it in place. And we want the line to be like we'll sit it against the line, you reckon? Because we'll spray paint this line across there so that and then I'll work like that. Time for rock number 2, and I keep getting told off by the boss for not listening to something.
You clearly listened well the second time.
So we'll see how this goes, but we're just dropping them. They're not exact. They're not a wall. They're gapped. Is the plan? That way a bit more, I think. Yep. Keep coming. Keep coming. Hold there. Go down. Yeah. Keep going down. And there we go, we got 2 rocks in. So we're just going to change the chain. It's a good strong chain, but it's the problem with it is we don't have a sort of a lifting clasp on that loader. We really should just weld one on. And it's really hard to tighten and loosen that chain. And when we're doing things like this, it just gets difficult. So just going to swap our chain. So it's going to be a lighter chain. We'll just see how it goes lifting. If it doesn't lift it, we'll just go back to the heavy one and deal with it. But yeah, we'll just keep on placing rocks as we go, and then whatever's left we'll go around the side, and we'll do that a bit later on with Gary Parkin. Getting through it. This chain is working. This could fall off though. This has got to be the dodgiest rock we've lifted just for the position that we're in. We've got 4 in over there, and then just to make it a bit easier for Henry, we started getting some small ones that were in the way. So these 2 are the small. That one there, we need to flip upside down because it's got the drill marks on the top, so on the face at the moment. We want that upside down. So we'll do that out here, and then we'll chuck that one back over there on that pile there. But it's coming along surprisingly well. We'll get the boss's opinion once we've done this line. So those drill marks just there, we want on the bottom. So I'm just going to flip that over. Perfect. Now we got the rock the way we want it. Okay, we've got the line in. There's a few bigger rocks and smaller rocks. It's sort of a hocus pocus sort of thing, but we've got the boss out. So you can tell us what you think, how we're done. Hopefully none need moving.
I mean, that's fine to me.
Happy with it?
This one's quite big, isn't it?
It's a feature right outside the house.
Feature.
Right outside the door.
I don't know why you bothered asking me, because let's face it, if I say, nah, I don't like that one, you can move that one, I'll swap it out, you'll be like, no.
Well, I said to Henry that's what was going to happen. I don't want that one there, I want that one over there. Move that one there and that one up there. They're all good?
I mean, yeah, that one's probably a bit big. But
No, it's
yeah.
fine. Alright, we're going to have smoko now. Right, so we started to lift in the smaller rocks, because the way Rhiannon wants to do it is have like the two big rocks and a sort of a rock out here, and the sand sort of comes out like a cascade. We're going to wait until we've got the telehandler, because it's too hard to pluck out the rocks we need to place them, and hopefully tomorrow is when we're finished with spreading, so we'll be able to use the telehandler tomorrow, Arvo, hopefully. Now you might be able to hear the vacuum and Henry up there. We needed to do a job that led us to beer o'clock, and I was like, oh, I need to clean my gutters, because all the leaves were in the, normally they're just around the downpipes, and before we get, actual rain. Well, got up on the other side, and there's just a layer of sand in there. Like, I get so much of my pool, it makes sense that it's on the roof. Until we get all this stuff down and growing, everything's just going to blow. So we've been using the wet vac, because we've been getting out at least like 1.5 inches of sand the whole way along. Not so bad on the south side, but on the north side it was horrible. So yeah, we're just doing this, and then it's going to be beer o'clock, so we're going to leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. We'll see you in the next one.